Namaste. I'm Dr. Shilpa Madhupati, Obstetrician and Gynecologist, Infertility Specialist and Laparoscopic Surgeon in Dr. Shilpa Women's Clinic, Kondapur. Today, I would like to talk about the white discharge leukorrhea, white discharge in females. So, what is white discharge? So, white discharge is there are two types of white discharges are there. Generally, white discharge happens because of the estrogen. Secretions will be there in each and every female after when they attain menarche, mature. When the female becomes when the girl becomes maturity. So estrogen, because of hormonal things in the system, normal hormones system in the reproductive system. Because of estrogen hormone, the lubrication like estrogen secretions, vagina, estrogen dependent vaginal secretions are very common. So this is a physiological secretions, which will be the manner how you differentiate the physiological secretions and other than that pathological, other than that abnormal white discharge. So the normal white discharge will be resembles as a sticky and without any smell, without any itching. It will be there most commonly at a specific time, like just 2 to 3 days prior to the periods, just 2 to 3 days after the periods, and at the time of ovulation, like 14 days. It's around 10 to 16th day, in between 1 or 2 days, you will feel the sticky type of discharge, which is non-odor, without any smell, without any itching. If this white discharge changes the differences, changes in the color, smell, odor, color and thickness. So these three will differentiate the physiological discharge to normal discharge to abnormal discharge. So the abnormal discharge looks as a like watery thing and curdy white, like lumps type of white discharge will be there for some people, and some watery type of discharge will be there for some people, and it will be like a color, different colors, like for yellowish discoloration or greenish discoloration of the white discharge. People will observe most commonly yellowish and greenish color discharge indicates bacterial infections, and some people the curdy white lumps like discharges will be there in a fungal infections, will be considered as a fungal infections. But these two things can be categorized when we examine the person clearly through speculum examination, through vagina. So these two things can be differentiated by the doctor. After consulting the doctor only, you can differentiate whether it is bacterial or fungal. So why the infections happen in females? So first of all, I would like to clarify that when your immune system is proper, you will not be getting any type of infection in any system. When your immune defense mechanism gets disturbed, when you are in an immunocompromised state, whereas in low hemoglobin status or in diabetic status, or when you use the unhygienic practices or unhygienic washrooms, or when you use the chemicals like soap, applying, cleaning internally, these things will damage the natural bacteria, which when the natural bacteria gets disturbed, it can't fight against the bacteria or fungal whatever it may be. So when the bacteria gets disturbed, the initiation of the infection starts, whether it is bacterial or fungal. Then accordingly you may feel the foul smelling or itching over the private parts. These two things may disturb the Bartholin glands. Bartholin glands are the two four glands which are there at the vulval area. When it gets blocked by rubbing trauma or any scratching or any type of vaginal infections, this may result into swelling over your labia and swelling inside the vaginal area. So these things may sometimes lead up to the pus formation. So at that time, pus removal is must ensure. So the initiating factors, you need to just concentrate on the initial factors and to maintain your immunity system, like maintaining your hemoglobin status and taking sugar restricted diet, like less sugary fat items and less sugar products, dairy products also. So in this way, taking healthy veggies like leafy vegetables or egg, protein rich diet, carbohydrate restricted diet and taking healthy fat like ghee helps in maintaining your normal vagina and immunity system. In that way, we can fight against the white discharge, abnormal white discharge, so that it will not disturb your system, it will not disturb your things. And the hygienic measures wise, I'll explain you in a later video. Thank you. Have a good day. And if you have any more doubts regarding this subject, you can contact on this scrolling number. Thank you.